What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Spusiso Maketlane from benabstract, and today I'm back with something different. I have a new series called The Breakdown where I'm going to be breaking down my animated album art covers with you guys and share the ideas behind that so that you can apply that to your workflow and hopefully make some dope animations in the process. So, today, here's what we're going to be breaking down.
Back to rapping. Yeah, look. Freedom is up for rental. Lighter pigments and Nessa. All my flaws are parental. Sunning niggas with handguns. 21 in the back off. Poppin' Zanny to stay strong. Had to prove it with this song. All my niggas don't belong. Ever.
So, let's get into the video. First thing I want to say is that this is not a step-by-step tutorial, but a breakdown where I'm going to be breaking down this album art cover and giving you guys tips. So the backstory behind this cover, my friend hit me up and he was like, yo, I'm dropping a single, I need a cover, have a heart on the cover and it needs to beat. So from there I already had the idea for the cover and the animation. You can always write down your ideas, sketch, whatever. That's tip number one. Always write down your ideas and always make sure that by the time you enter Photoshop, you already have the vision of what you want the end product to look like. So that's the process behind this cover and the animation. So from there, it was a matter of looking for references or images to use for the cover, and I downloaded this picture of a heart which was free to use. Always check those out when you download pictures on the internet, whether they are free to use or not. And then from there I got into Photoshop. I played around with it. The original was that one, and then I played around with the image, played around with the exposure and the brightness, and then I continued making it black and white so that the red could pop, because that's what I wanted to be the main color, the red. And for the blood, everything was in its own layer. Always put everything in its own layer when you animate. It's always easy. So everything was separated in its own layer. I added smoke, I added the CD cover overlay to give it that look, everyone is doing it, so you gotta do it. And then I added some textures, and that was done. It was done. It was time to move to After Effects. Got into After Effects. Also, if you want to learn how to set up your PSD for animation, I have a video. I'm going to leave the link in the description. You guys can check that out. That's gonna help you a lot. Setting up your PSD is very important when it comes to these things, because one mistake, your animation could be, headed to the wrong direction. So check that one out. So from there, I got into here. The first thing that I did was animate the main element, the heart, and it was these two. I played around with the scaling to give it that heartbeat effect. I skipped 2 frames, and then that's how I had that effect. The second thing was the blood. With the blood, the main thing that I was playing around with here was the positioning and the scaling. For the scaling, I don't know what this thing is called, but this is what I used because it's the main key for your animations. So the position of it was where the blood was supposed to come out. That's where it starts, and then as soon as the animation plays, that's where it goes down. That's where it was supposed to be. And the positioning was for when the heart starts beating, so that the blood can follow the heart, so that it doesn't look out of place. And that was it for the cover. It was mostly done. And for the text and the tag, it was just me playing around with the opacity, because that's what I wanted to be on the intro, and then it was done. That was it. And the smoke that you see on the final cover, I added a green screen smoke from a video that I had downloaded, and that was where I did the final animation, which was done in Premiere Pro with the song, synchronizing it with everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Also put me on to your friends that design, that might need to learn animations. The project files are going to be in the link that I'm going to leave in the description, so you guys can check that out, play around with it, and who knows, you might start creating some magic. Also, episode 2 will be dropping soon, and I hope you guys are going to love that one because I went hard. I hope you guys are gonna love it. I'm out.
Locust when you need them, hocus pocus, effing jokers. Until I'm feeling Moses.